Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to welcome you all today. We'll be exploring the fascinating historical development of social work education. This presentation is brought to you by Roy's Pathfinder. Over the next few slides, we'll take a journey through the evolution of social work education, highlighting key milestones and developments. So, let's get started and discover how this important field has grown over the years. Social work education in India has a relatively recent history, starting in 1936 with the establishment of the Sir Dorabji Tata Graduate School of Social Work, which is now known as TISS, or the Tata Institute of Social Sciences, in Bombay. This marked a significant shift from the earlier approach of voluntary charity towards a more professional form of training. It was a pivotal moment that laid the foundation for formal social work education in the country. This development didn't happen in isolation. It evolved from early 20th century efforts driven by missionaries and Gandhian reformers who recognized the importance of organized social service. After India gained independence, the field expanded rapidly, reflecting the country's growing awareness of social issues and the need for trained professionals. Today, there are over 650 institutions across India dedicated to social work education, making it a multifaceted and vital profession that continues to evolve. This slide highlights how social work in India transitioned from charitable activities to a structured, professional discipline, which is essential to understanding the broader context of social development in the country. Let's take a look at the early efforts made by reformers in this period. Around the beginning of the 20th century, a significant milestone was the establishment of the Servants of India Society in 1905 by Gopal Krishna Gokhale. What made this society stand out was its use of scientific approaches to tackling social problems. Instead of relying solely on traditional methods, they emphasized research, data, and rational strategies. This was a crucial shift because it marked a move towards more systematic and effective ways of addressing societal issues. These early efforts laid a strong foundation for future social reform initiatives, setting the stage for more organized and evidence-based approaches. Overall, these initiatives highlight how reformers started to think differently about social change, more strategic, more focused, and grounded in scientific principles. The Tata Institute of Social Sciences, or TISS, was established by the Sir Dorabji Tata Trust, which played a crucial role in its founding. They received support from an American missionary named Dr. Clifford Manshart, who helped shape its early programs. One of the significant contributions at that time was the introduction of formal 2-year postgraduate training. This was a major step forward because it laid a strong foundation for professional social work education in India. It marked a shift from informal, community-based efforts to structured academic training. This milestone is important because it reflects the evolving recognition of social work as a formal discipline. Connecting this to the overall theme, it highlights how foundational developments, like TISS's postgraduate programs, helped shape the professional landscape of social work in India, especially during these pivotal early years. After independence, there was a clear recognition of the need for trained professionals to address the massive social challenges that arose from the partition and its aftermath. This need led to the emergence of new educational institutions dedicated to social work and related fields. For example, the Delhi School of Social Work was established in 1948, aiming to prepare skilled social workers to serve the diverse communities across the country. Similarly, specialized courses at Kashi Vidyapith started around 1947, focusing on social service and community work. These developments marked a significant expansion in social work education, reflecting the government's and society's commitment to tackling social issues through trained professionals. This period of post-independence expansion was crucial in laying the foundation for the professionalization of social work, which would continue to grow in the decades that followed. It's an important milestone in our overall story of how social work evolved to meet the changing needs of India's society. In the 1960s and 70s, we see a significant move towards professionalization in social work in India. During this period, formal bodies like the Association of Schools of Social Work in India, established in 1959, played a crucial role in standardizing training programs. This helped ensure that social workers received consistent and quality education, which was essential for the growth of the profession. Additionally, the Indian Journal of Social Work emerged as an important platform for sharing research, best practices, and discussions within the community. These milestones marked a shift from informal, unstructured approaches to a more organized and professional framework, aligning with the broader goal of establishing social work as a recognized and respected profession in India. Social work education in India is going through a really exciting phase of rapid growth and increasing professionalism. We're moving away from the traditional focus on charity and instead embracing evidence-based, sustainable, and indigenous practices. This shift is crucial because it makes the field more relevant and effective in addressing the complex needs of our society today. Currently, there are over 200 institutions involved, which shows how much the field is expanding to meet diverse social challenges. The influence of the National Education Policy 2020 is also significant here, guiding reforms and emphasizing a more holistic and integrated approach to social work education. Major trends we're seeing include a much stronger emphasis on fieldwork, because practical experience is key to developing competent social workers. There's also a renewed focus on social justice, ensuring that the profession remains committed to equity and human rights. Additionally, specialization is becoming more prominent, allowing social workers to address specific issues like climate change, digital divides, and mental health. These are some of the modern challenges that require targeted expertise. Overall, social work education in India is evolving to be more comprehensive, responsive, and aligned with the pressing needs of our society today. Let's talk about the indigenous approach, or Indianization, in social work education. There's a noticeable shift happening now, where we're moving beyond just Western models. Instead, we're increasingly focusing on incorporating Indian values, culture, and social realities into the curriculum. This change is partly driven by the NEP 2020, which emphasizes a more contextualized and culturally relevant education. We've also seen a significant rise in social work educational institutions. Between 2001 and 2010, there was a massive increase, especially in states like Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, and Madhya Pradesh. This rapid growth reflects a growing recognition of the importance of social work that resonates with local contexts. So overall, these key trends highlight a move towards a more indigenous, culturally grounded approach in social work education, aligning with the broader theme of making social work more relevant and effective in diverse settings. Now, let's look at how distance education has played a crucial role in expanding social work education across India. The Indira Gandhi National Open University, or IGNOU, has made a significant contribution in this area. They've been instrumental in making social work education accessible to a wider audience, especially those who might not have the opportunity to attend traditional campus-based programs. They offer specialized diplomas and degrees that help students from diverse backgrounds pursue their dreams in social work. Moving on, it's important to note that the University Grants Commission, or UGC, officially recognized social work as a distinct discipline back in 1986. This was a major milestone because it acknowledged the importance of social work as a professional field. Since then, efforts have been ongoing to develop a dedicated social work council. The goal of this council would be to regulate the profession and ensure that fieldwork standards are maintained consistently. When we consider these developments, they highlight a broader trend towards professionalization and regulation within social work. These steps are essential to elevate the credibility of the profession, ensure quality education, and protect both practitioners and the communities they serve. These initiatives are aligned with the overall goal of strengthening the social work field, making it more structured, recognized, and impactful. As we look at the current trends, it's clear that curricula are increasingly emphasizing areas like corporate social responsibility, or CSR, which encourages students to think about business ethics and sustainability. Disaster management is also gaining prominence, equipping learners with the skills to respond effectively to emergencies. Mental health is becoming a key focus, recognizing its importance for overall well-being and academic success. Additionally, there's a growing emphasis on rural and urban development, helping students understand the unique challenges and opportunities in different community settings. Lastly, gender empowerment is being integrated more deeply into the curriculum, promoting equality and social justice. These focus areas reflect a broader commitment to preparing students not just academically, but as responsible citizens who can contribute positively to society. All of these trends align with our overall goal of fostering holistic development and social awareness among learners. Now let's look at social justice advocacy. Here, the focus is really on actively supporting marginalized communities, including marginalized castes, tribal groups, and religious minorities. It's not just about giving aid or relief, it's about empowering these groups to claim their legal and human rights. This shift is crucial because it tackles the root causes of inequality rather than just addressing symptoms. Moving on to emerging ideologies and approaches, one key concept is the rights-based approach. This method emphasizes that everyone should have access to their rights and that advocacy efforts should be grounded in recognizing these rights as fundamental. It's about shifting the focus from charity to justice, from relief to empowerment. This approach aligns with the overall theme of our presentation, which is about transforming how we support marginalized communities, from mere aid to fostering sustainable, legal, and human rights-based change. It's a more holistic, effective way to promote social justice in the long run. Let's explore how integrating local Indian traditions, values, and philosophies can enrich professional education and practice. For instance, the Bhakti movement's humanism emphasizes compassion, devotion, and the intrinsic worth of every individual, which can deeply inform our approach to social work. Gandhi's Sarvodaya, or the upliftment of all, encourages us to think beyond individual cases and focus on the collective well-being and social justice. Similarly, Vedic traditions offer a philosophical foundation rooted in harmony, duty, and interconnectedness. By incorporating these elements, we create a more culturally relevant and holistic practice. Moving on, when we talk about structural or radical social work, the focus shifts from just helping individuals to actively dismantling oppressive systems and addressing structural inequalities. It's about challenging the root causes of social issues rather than just managing their symptoms. Finally, emerging ideologies like the indigenization of social work highlight the importance of adapting our approaches to local contexts. This means embracing indigenous knowledge and practices, making our interventions more authentic and effective within Indian society. Connecting all these points, it's clear that integrating traditional philosophies and a systemic perspective can greatly strengthen our social work practice, making it more meaningful and impactful within the Indian context. Now, let's turn our attention to ecological social work. This is an emerging area that's really gaining importance as it links social work with environmental sustainability and climate action. Essentially, it's about recognizing how interconnected our social issues are with environmental health and advocating for sustainable solutions that benefit both people and the planet. You'll also notice an increased focus on gender equity. This means addressing gender-based violence, which remains a critical issue worldwide, and actively supporting women, particularly those working in the informal sector. These women often face unique challenges, and social work is evolving to better support their needs and promote fairness. Moving on to emerging ideologies and approaches, feminist and inclusive practice are at the forefront. These approaches emphasize the importance of understanding diverse experiences and promoting equality across all identities. They aim to create more equitable and inclusive interventions that respect and empower marginalized groups. Overall, these developments reflect a broader shift in social work, one that's more holistic, intersectional, and attuned to the urgent environmental and social issues of our time. They remind us that effective social work must be adaptable and responsive to the complex realities people face today. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate your time and attention throughout this presentation. If you found this content valuable, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us reach more people and continue creating helpful and inspiring material. Once again, thank you for your engagement, and I look forward to connecting with you in future content.